and I'm giving a call out or we're watching a certain sector, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. So we could all have multiple charts open, and ideally none of you guys will be able to tell what I'm focused on because you'll be seeing all of this. Essentially, with this setup, if I'm focused on a particular momentum, price action, or orders that are coming in, even on the level 2 active trader, etc., you guys will be able to see what I'm actually focused on that moment for me to make actual callouts. So for example, here we could go to ES, and ES we can monitor these charts live, and I'll be able to give you guys callouts based on what I'm seeing on these charts. So for example, ES still looks pretty weak, but it does have a bullish divergence forming here. Let's see if it picks up volume. Let's turn on the pivots real quick. Oh, they're already turned on. So from here, let's look at the 5-minute. There's not much activity in the 5-minute. So let's look at the 1-minute charts and see what's going on. And the beautiful thing about the program itself, it allows us to see areas of interest for us to snipe certain tickers. So for example, here in this area, we're still having a lot of selling pressure here. We're starting to pull back, but we're also bouncing off the VWAP. And this is what I wanted to show you guys of how you will be able to see what I'm actually focused on by line of sight, because you guys will not be seeing this on your end like before. We have multiple charts open. Now, if I'm switching between charts and I'm focusing either on the RSI, I'm focusing on how we have all these sellers coming in, all these buyers coming in with decreasing volume, this is pretty much a bearish momentum. So our confirmation to take entries on this will be if we break lower on the VWAP, but unfortunately this will only be a 5-point drop if it breaks, because we do have a lot of resistance on the 15-minute and the 1-hour time frame. So essentially what this is doing is ES is going in a squeeze. Either way, we're not going to talk about charts at this moment. So I just wanted to do a VR introduction so you guys can see how I will be doing future callouts, and you guys will be able to study and go back to these videos and understand exactly what I'm looking at. So for example, in this area, when I wanted to take entries here, we have a bullish divergence that is being signaled here. We also see it on the MACD here. We see momentum picking up on the RSI. Volume is so-so, it's not that great. But ideally, what we will look at for entries here is we're going to be looking at what I've trained you guys. So essentially, we just bounce off a VWAP. That's a good solid confirmation. Bullish divergence, solid confirmation. We also have a buy signal in the 1-minute time frame. And we could look at the scanner, and the scanner is still overall bearish. But ideally, at the scanner at this time, we are bearish here. But on this area, when we were breaking upward, I can guarantee you that we were getting buy signals here. So how will we follow the trend? You guys will be actively watching me, just monitoring this. And once we continue uptrending and uptrending, unless I see a cross on this area, this is when I will suggest everyone to reduce some other positions. But ideally, if you guys see this, we have a resistance here. Still getting used to this. Anyways, we have a resistance here, and I will announce my first exits as soon as we started rejecting this area. And once I'm focused on this area, you guys will see that I have my focus on this sector here. We're crossing the 20 EMA. This is ideally the first area we want to secure some positions. And once we cross this area, we want to see if we start losing momentum. So I'll be looking at different aspects on the chart. For example, the volume sell-off that's coming in, RSI is leveling down, MACD signaling bearish divergence as well. So I will be actively giving you callouts based on what I'm seeing, and you guys will be able to see this live. I believe this will evolve our trading as a group, and it will help you guys understand and learn a lot more.